Today we are making turkey lasagna, and our ingredients are goat cheese, organic Italian style blend of Parmesan cheese. It has several different types of cheeses, marinara sauce, lasagna noodles, and ground turkey that has no antibiotics in it. Stove. I have not put the spices in yet. You see how much garlic is on there again, just by looking at the amount of food that's on there. And this is the rest of the parsley. And we're still browning the turkey. If I don't have any garlic from my garden, I always like to use organic chopped garlic. And sometimes I will use the garlic powder, but not too often. I mostly like to go with the garlic that is in a can. That's organic. It's too early in the season right now for me to harvest any garlic. And a nice dish that goes with this meal is a fruit salad. I made a video on how to make the perfect fruit salad. It's excellent for picnics. It's got strawberries and pineapples in it. Please take a look at that video if you're looking for a nice fruit salad. So the answer to the question is, how many layers of lasagna noodles should you use when making lasagna? Whether or not it's turkey or lasagna or vegetable or any types of preferred meat that you like. And the answer is 3, a minimum of 3 layers. And if you are serving a lot of people with your lasagna, you might even want to make 4 layers. I finished the meat, the ground turkey for the turkey lasagna, and I ended up adding more spices. I used a little bit of sea salt and some pepper, and I also used some crushed red pepper. You don't want to put too much red pepper in it. You just want enough where it doesn't taste hot when you're eating it, but it just gives a little bit of a flavor to it. I ended up when it comes to boiling noodles, you have to put salt in the water. You can't get away without putting salt in it, because it's the salt that's going to keep the noodles from sticking to each other. Now sometimes if you use a smaller pan or a taller pan, the noodles are going to stick up in the air, probably like up to this high. And that's okay, even though it looks kind of strange when you put the noodles in that pan, because the noodles are going to fall down into the pan. And you want to keep stirring it. I would say about 11 minutes, 8 to 11 minutes. Oh, and you also want to use vegetable oil or olive oil. I prefer olive oil as my preference. I like the extra virgin olive oil, the organic kind. So the noodles are done boiling, and this is the part that I feel is the most important when making lasagna. Other than the fact of keeping the noodles not sticking to each other, which was by using salt. So you want to start with putting a little bit of tomato sauce on here, and this keeps it from burning. when this is in the oven. I'm putting tomato sauce on the pan. You don't need a whole lot, but just enough so it doesn't burn. Now this is when we're going to be putting the noodles into the pan, and we're going to be creating a very creamy Alfredo sauce with our cheese. And the way that we do that is by using the pasta water, because the pasta water is going to melt the cheese that's on the noodles, and that creates your Alfredo sauce. You can also, so I just finished putting in all the layers. I put a layer of noodles, tomato sauce, the meat, and the cheese. I also added grated Parmesan cheese to the top. 3 layers. And I also put water on the cheese to give it a little bit of a creamy flavor, and it also helps to keep the noodles from burning. Now it is optional to take the ends and to push them under like that, just to push them under if you wanted to. And you're going to put it at 350 for an hour, and keep an eye on it. If you think that it's getting done too quick, turn the temperature down. 350 degrees Fahrenheit. This is the turkey and steak lasagna, all finished. It's at 3 layers. This is what it looks like when it's through cooking. And next to it is the fruit salad that I was talking about earlier in the video. Please visit my YouTube page with my video about the fruit salad if you want the recipe for that.